The ringing bell of St. Jude's High School usually meant one thing: freedom. But for 16-year-old Daniel and 15-year-old Rebecca, it was the start of a nervous, whispered conversation that had been a long time coming. They were inseparable, known more for their shared prayers than any teenage drama. But everyone, including their parents, knew there was something more. Daniel and Rebecca, who went by Becca, had been lifelong friends. Their families lived in the same neighborhood and shared a strong sense of community. Their bond was built on a shared Christian faith. One afternoon, sitting beneath an old mango tree, Daniel finally confessed his feelings. "Becca," he began, his voice barely a whisper, I really like you, more than a friend." Becca's heart pounded. She felt the same way, but she knew their faith called for a love that was pure, patient, and honored God. She looked at him, her eyes soft. "I like you too, Daniel. I have for a while." Their confession was a beautiful, fragile secret. But Becca said that they should continue to grow in their faith and focus on their studies. "True Christian love is about sacrifice and commitment, not just feelings," she said. Daniel agreed to follow her words, believing that if their love was God's will, He would make a way. As they entered university, they chose to go to the same school, and their bond only grew stronger. They now knew, without a doubt, they wanted to marry each other. After graduating, Daniel and Becca felt it was time to speak with their parents. While Becca's parents, David and Rachel, were initially hesitant, they eventually agreed. But when Daniel told his parents, his father, an elder in their church, refused. "You will not marry her," his father declared. "She is not from our church. Their ways are different." He insisted that Daniel was to marry the daughter of another elder, a girl named Deborah. Daniel and Becca were devastated. They had walked this path with faith and patience, only to be met with a dead end. What will they do now? Subscribe to find out, in part 2. And don't forget to like and leave a comment. God bless you all. Amen.